Hey all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's pretty hard right now dealing with the coronavirus and being quarantined at home, but like I tell people, I'd rather be quarantined for a month or two if I have to, um, than end up dying or severely close to death from a virus or infect others. So I try to make happy posts, always smile, always. Even in a negative, there's a positive. We're with our family more. We're able to stop what we're doing in the world and focus now on our family and appreciate what's around us. Because sadly, there are people dying all around us. And to protect ourselves, we have to stay home. We have to. So it's best to appreciate what we have at this moment. Right now, we're trying to stay healthy, we're trying to stay away from the virus, and all we can do is the best that we can. Wash your hands, when you're home, play a game with your family. Play some board games. I just played Electronica Monopoly with my kids, and I lost. I do, but I own it. But it's hard sometimes. Yeah, my kids frustrate me, and it's hard to feel trapped because I'm an outgoing person. But there's a positive and a negative all the time. With this new virus, now they have new, well, medication that's been around. It's an anti-malaria drug that, is also used for autoimmune because I was on Plaquenil. And that's what hydrochloroquine is Plaquenil. And I was on it for 3 years for my autoimmune. It actually did not help me whatsoever. It actually destroyed my GI system more than scleroderma did. So I quit it. But, yeah, just find a positive in the day. I do want to show you guys something because you all know that I'm obsessed with my flowers and I'm a smoker. Sorry, I was outside smoking. But it is what it is. Life sucks right now, so my stress thing is smoking. But I wanted to show you my cool daffodils that are coming up, which is exciting, in New York. Yes, I live in the worst state right now for coronavirus, but I live upstate. I do not live in the city anymore where I grew up. But these are my flowers. I don't know if you can see them, but they're starting to bud. So my little positive with the day. I can't wait to start gardening and doing flowers and all that. It's a little gloomy today. It's been raining for a few days and the outside world. But you know what? We just have to appreciate what we have because things can always be worse. I mean, people think their life sucks right now, and it does. It sucks not being able to work. It sucks, worrying about your bills and if you're going to get sick. But at this moment, you are alive and you're healthy. At this moment, you're with your family and you're home and you're safe. Follow the guidelines. It is extremely important to follow the guidelines and what you're supposed to do. Not for nothing, quarantine wouldn't be so long if people just stayed home. And yes, I know people have to go out and get stuff because I do go out and get stuff, wear a mask, do what I got to do, come home, wash my hands like I always do, Lysol my stuff, my coat, my shoes, and all that. But you need to do your part to help people because I do have a weakened immune system. My youngest son does have a heart issue and autoimmune, and my oldest has bad asthma. If we got this, it would not be good for us. So I'm asking the people that are watching this, people that, think, it's nothing, it's not that bad in my area. That's how everything spreads. That's how the person in your neighbor can die. That's how bad things happen. And you need to put not just yourself first, but your family and the people all around you because we are America. We have to work with each other. And if people just followed the rules, let's be real, we wouldn't be on quarantine for so long. And this wouldn't be such a big problem. But it is a big problem. So all I could do is keep stressing to people to do what they can, just stay home. Yes, it's frustrating. It really is. It's hard to be at home, but there is a positive. And I tell people every day, what you need to do is you need to think when you wake up in the morning, what is a good positive, feeling? What is a good thing that makes you happy? What are you happy for at the moment? And I'm just grateful my kids are okay. They are safe inside. And I let their father see him. He only lives up my block. Actually like a block and a half away, and he ain't going anywhere. He's got kids at his house and, him and his girlfriend, whatever. But he still sees the kids. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that because I'm a little worried regardless. But we all need to be safe. And it ain't just physical health. Let's be real. This is based on our mental health because it is hard to be home all the time. But you can go outside. You can go for a walk because you're not by people. I mean, the streets are basically empty. You rarely see people walking, and it's not like you're walking next to them. So, I mean, you can walk, on a track. You can, go hiking. You can do things because you're not by people. So, I mean, jam out to music. Do what makes you happy mentally because that's the only way any of us are going to survive inside our house. Because being stuck at home is a bitch sometimes, and especially as long now. I think it's been like 2.5 weeks, I want to say, quarantine. And it's hard because I'm so used to doing stuff, and I'm sorry, I'm outside. And some idiot is driving by. Some people aren't smart. But please be safe. Do what you can for your mental health. I mean, you can still do yoga if you, do yoga. I listen to like Queen. I love Freddie Mercury. I listen to all 90s, 80s, early 2000. Not a big fan of music nowadays. Probably never will be. But do what's best for your mental health. You have to. Or it's going to get depressing. And I know a lot of people, they're getting depressed. And they're getting anxious and they feel trapped. And we all do it at this point. We all do. There's no human contact except for the people that you're with in a house. And it's really hard. So I try to do videos so people that are flicking through YouTube or, subscribe to my channel, they could just hear me mumble and say whatever, and it'll make their time go by. So, if you guys ever want me to talk about a certain topic, it doesn't even have to be dentures. It doesn't have to be autoimmune. It's, any information that you don't know how to dig up that you want me to figure out, I can do that. I'm actually really good at that. So please find a positive. At this moment, find a positive in this. And it sucks, but there is a positive in everything. I say that all the time. Like, let me give you a case in point. I have 5 autoimmune diseases. And because of my 5 autoimmune diseases, I noticed my youngest son was having problems. And it was mimicking the way my flare-ups work. He doesn't have the same autoimmune as me, but he has the same flare-up concepts. And when I brought him to the doctor, blah, 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 he has an autoimmune. But it was diagnosed early, very early, like just beginning stages, which I was blessed. And they even said if it wasn't for my autoimmune, me struggling, my son would have never been diagnosed at all. Probably not until he was middle-aged, when it was too late. So for my negative, it turned into my son's positive. And you always got to look on the bright side of things because you know what? You're watching this video. You have internet. You have a roof over your head. You're healthy right now. You're doing what you got to do. You're trying to take care of your family, and it ain't easy right now. But there's always a positive. There always is. And you got to really, truly appreciate the moment. That's why, I come outside because even when I close my eyes, I feel the wind against me, and it feels so much better than being stuck inside a stuffy house. But do what's best for you. It is a hard time right now. And you got to look on the bright side of things. This made us all slow down. This made us all stop and think about, what we take for granted. We take everything for granted every day. I don't care who anyone is. Somebody always takes something for granted. You can take walking for granted. You could take speaking and seeing for granted, hearing for granted. All of our 5 senses people take for granted if you have them all. I am legally blind, but my hearing is heightened because of it, which I can hear things from like down the road. It's amazing how quick, your body adjusts. But there's a bright side to everything. And this makes people stop to think how lucky they are and how blessed they are, because things can always be worse. And no matter how hard it is for you right now, how scary it is right now, there will always be somebody worse than you. Always. So please pat yourself on the back. Realize you're doing a kick-ass job. You're getting through this. Take one day at a time. If you want me to make crazy videos, science videos, with me, my kids, whatever, I will make videos to entertain you because I'm bored anyway. So if you got ideas, I'll do it. You want me to research a certain disease, I will make a video based on that disease and whatever you need to know. If you want a certain denture topic, I can cover that. Don't hesitate because I got the time. So if you got the idea, I got the time, I can do it for you. So don't be afraid. If anybody wants to email me, my email is byrnes1223@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. And don't forget to hit like. Love you all. God bless and stay safe.